A shortage that has put parents really in a panic for weeks, months now. It is still in short supply despite two massive shipments that arrived in the United States from overseas. That first shipment landed in Indy on May 22nd and should be hitting store shelves this week, but I think it really only would feed about people for a week. But joining me with more on this shortage is a very popular and a favorite of ours, pediatrician Dr. Eric Yancey. And I know that you really have a message for a lot of people watching. We're not out of the woods, and we're probably not going to be for a while.
That is correct. You've heard a date of June 4th of Abbott says, well, we'll be back open at that point. That's unlikely to happen. The FDA has said that certainly there's agreements to where they can do step 1, step 2, step 3 to get back open, but it's probably not going to happen by June 4th. They're estimating maybe a few weeks before they can actually accomplish all these things, barring no snags in it. So even once the plant reopens and you start the production, it's still going to take a number of weeks after that to actually get the formula out and back on the shelves. Because they actually account for about 20% of production of formula in this country. That's a huge amount when you look at it. It's going to be a while before this is over.
Well, a lot of people still that don't understand why this happened, and or maybe they've heard that one of the biggest manufacturers had to shut down, and it did because 2 children died, and there was some bacteria. I believe it was bacteria that was found in some of the formula. So you want to make sure that you're safe and you're restarting this plant and doing it the right way.
That's exactly right. And that's why there's a number of initiatives and corrective actions that they have to take before they can be allowed to be back open, or we get right back in the same place again. And of course, lives of all the babies are precious, so you can't risk that. So it's still going to take a while. And I would say we're going to measure this in probably a few months as opposed to a few days to weeks. Okay. It's not going to be back up there.
That's what you want people to know too. And then I had a woman just this morning say, "Hey, Angela, I'd like for you to get out the information. I was one of those scammed. I saw what I thought was my perfect bottle, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I use. I'm going to go ahead and order it." Sent the $63, never got the formula. A lot of scams out there, and a lot of people saying, well, just make this recipe, and you say that can be dangerous.
That can be very dangerous. And what we knew in 1960, we now know a lot different now. So once again, some of the recipes you see actually can contain dangerous components. They're not balanced. They can actually cause kidney problems. They can actually cause brain problems. The other thing is diluting the formula. You can't dilute the formula. It's, once again, we're down to balance. And with the balance being off, so far as the amount of water present to other nutrients, you can get brain swelling and things like that. So we just recommend don't use these random recipes pulled off the internet. It's just not a good thing to do.
What do you tell a mom or dad or a grandparent or a caregiver that's watching right now saying, okay, I'm one of those still struggling to find it and to get it. I don't want to be scammed. I want my child to be protected and safe. What should I do? What do you tell them?
The best resource is going to be your pediatrician. There are times when, after 6 months, we do have a little more latitude to work with some regular milk as opposed to just the formulas. Before 6 months, make sure you talk to the pediatrician. Sometimes, obviously, the store brands can be good if they're approved. Sometimes you can actually substitute like a soy protein formula for some of the others. Some of the babies can, but that's going to be an individual response from the pediatrician, and that's what we recommend.
You're so smart. We always love, like I said, having you in. Final word, we have about 20 seconds. Is there anything else that I forgot to ask that you want people to know?
It's going to be over. Don't do something that could be damaging for your baby long term because of this short term crisis. We will get through it. Talk to the pediatrician. They'll have some great advice for you.
Okay. Thank you. Good to see you. 9:14, your time right now. And Jim O'Brien, let's talk about not today, but your pick of the week's coming.